And here we go. We are live now. Welcome. This is the KoreanCarBlog TV. This is our first podcast. Um, Thank you for joining us. This is our first podcast, as I mentioned, and more than likely we'll have some errors here and there. But we promise you that we'll be improving for the next ones. Um, Here with me, I have
Hello, this is
on
Jose.
my left. Great. So again, this is our first podcast. We'll try to do it every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Time. We're not sure if this is going to be the case all the time, but we'll try to make it more often. Um, and as we do more podcasts, we'll try to improve more um, on the quality and all the things that we can do for the podcast. So,
Yeah, sure.
again, thanks again for joining us today. Happy that you were able to um, be with us. And again, what we're going to be mainly talking about is some of the news that we have posted on the blog. And of
Yeah,
course, we're going to be talking about some of our opinions. And also, sometimes we'll do giveaways depending on how it goes. But are you ready, Jose?
yeah, I'm ready. And don't forget the questions.
Oh, yes, that's true. Thank you. So we posted in Instagram all the questions that you might have. So again, we'll try to do it in Instagram. Eventually, we'll try to do it in YouTube and also on Twitter or X. And we'll get better. We'll get better. I promise you. This is the first time. We'll do our best, but we'll get better. All right. So that said, let's go ahead and share our news today, or at least this week. And this will be what we find more interesting to send us. I mean, a lot of you guys usually frequent the blog a lot, and again, we appreciate all the visits and the comments. We try to reply to some of them, but it's very difficult for us. But we'll do our best on replying to them. And let's go ahead and talk about the first one. So let's go ahead and it will be about the 2026 Palisade Hyundai. So let's go ahead and click that. Yeah, we don't want to have
Okay.
ads in this one, so we'll let this one go. All right, so the 2026 Palisade 9-seater Model Spy. This is actually pretty interesting, and they were short. Thanks to Shortcuts for providing us these pictures. You can find them on the articles, the links below, and we'll try to put some of those links in this video as well. But Jose, can you explain us a little bit what this car is about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the new Palisade, along with the 7-seater and the 6-seater model that will have the captain chairs, will have an exclusive model for the Korean market that will have 9-seater. And you will sure ask why. The thing is, in Korea, when you have a 9-seater car, it turns like a van. So they have some tax rebates. So that's why they are trying to fight against the Kia Carnival and also against the Staria with the new Palisade.
Okay. So I find it really interesting on this one, and we kind of talked a little bit about this. It's how they were able to implement this 9-seater. So let's go dive a little bit more into the video that Shortcuts provided us.
Yeah.
I mean, he uploaded. So let's go. I think it was minute. There we go. We'll do the intro. All right. Sorry, guys. We're gonna get it short, but we'll go to think it was minute.
I think it's around there.
I think it was this one.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Started.
this will give us an idea of what we're sort of looking at.
Yeah,
So
it's like a
this
foldable
is
seat.
actually the seating. Correct. It's a foldable seat, which is pretty interesting. So this is the back of the chair, I guess. We'll move forward a little bit more. Here,
There it is.
not here.
There it is.
There it is.
You
So
can see
okay, so
the
can you
low
explain
part
this a
of the
little bit,
seat.
Jose?
Yeah, sure. In there, what is the arrow? You will see that this is the lower part of the seat. So the seat will be like this, foldable, and it will be open. So that part will be to the other part
The
for
back.
yeah,
So it flips open, basically.
yeah, it is.
So the seat basically, I mean, once it's closed, it will serve as a armrest.
Yeah,
And then if you want to have the 9-person seating, then you'll flip open, you'll flip to the
yeah,
back, and then you'll be able to sit.
yeah. That's it.
It's interesting.
Yeah. Usually, this type of cars, what they done is to put more space in the same place. So they put a 4-seater in instead of 3. With this new technique, they will make it more comfortable for the 9 passengers.
Right. So that's good. I think this is pretty good. Like you mentioned before, it's more for the rebate that they're trying to obtain. And hopefully, because a lot of markets will love to have this, especially I know South America or Central and South America usually get for more passengers.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, unfortunately, North America, for some reason, they're not very popular.
No.
And we might not see that here in North America, but I don't know. What about in Europe?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Yeah, I guess these are vehicles for specific markets. But
Anyway, this time I think we will be lucky because we are going to have the Palisade for the first time in Europe with the second generation.
yeah,
But it will be 7-seater or 6-seater.
yeah, that's a big SUV for Europe. Hopefully, they will be able to drive around.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next story today. And that will be the Ioniq 6.
Oh,
So let's go
that's a
back.
vehicle that I'm looking for.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are
Yeah,
definitely
a lot of
looking for
people.
this vehicle. Yeah, let me see if I can. A little bit slow, but here we are. There you go. So this is the render provided by NY Power Design. What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, the good thing about this rendering is that you are able to see how the car will look, because we recently uploaded the video of the Spy model, and a lot of people was claiming about that the car was the same as the Ioniq 6, the regular one, but just with the wing. But this was a very early prototype, so that is why it's not wearing all the production parts. So thanks to the NY Mammoth rendering, we can see how the car will be when it was built. And to be sincere, it is very close to what we have seen on the Ioniq 5M. It's the same body kit.
So more than likely, this is what we might see once the car hits production.
It will be. Yeah, it will be very close to that.
Is there some spot pictures?
Yeah.
So, and
As you
that's
can
the
see,
big win.
as you can see, yeah, as you can see on the spy picture, there is no nothing in the fenders, side skirts. There is only the wing, well, the dual wing, because you can see two.
Thing.
And well,
I
a lot
think
of
this
people
is
are waiting for an active spoiler, but I don't think this is coming to the Ioniq 6N.
that will be interesting. I mean, that will make it more luxury, I guess, in a way. But yeah, this might not be the one. Probably in future models,
No,
but
you can find that in for example, in a Porsche Panamera, which is $2,000.
Mhm. Yeah,
But this
definitely it's
car
a
will
bit
be
more
maybe
expensive.
$60,000, something like that.
I mean, so far the Ioniq models, the end models, are surprising a lot. There's been a lot of reviews about the cars,
Yeah,
and I think it's having a really good. Um, I'm sorry, that's the Ioniq 5 and that was released.
yeah.
And like pretty much everyone's talking about that car because not only it's fast, but at the same time it has some quirks about the car that makes it unique compared to any others.
Hmm.
But do we know when this car might be for release?
Yeah, it will be well the Ioniq 6N, the facelift model, which it will be based the Ioniq 6N will be launched in March 2025, but the end model will arrive later in September 2025. Yeah,
And this is in Korea or
yeah, that will be in
Europe?
Korea. Yeah.
All right, so
Hmm.
let's go ahead and jump to the next news. We'll talk about the Genesis Magma.
Oh, Magma. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and find that news. Sorry, guys, this is taking a little bit longer, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I promise.
I can't wait to see also the Genesis Magma, the first model. That is going to
Which one?
be
The
DB60. It's going
QB60?
to be based, yeah, DB60. Yeah, will be released almost at the same time as Ioniq 6M, around the fourth quarter of 2025.
Would be- I think it's this one.
Uh, well, that is talking about the next generation Genesis lineup. Okay,
And
this is with
Supercar
the
is the
yeah.
that would be the Magma, right?
Yeah, that will be based on the X Grand Berlinetta, which is the concept car. Look for Magma at the search bar.
Looks like my browser is playing games with me right now. There it is. Let's see. It's
We
gonna
can
find it, but
talk
let's go ahead and
about
talk about it. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Genesis itself.
okay.
So what can you tell us about the brand right now, how they're situated and how's the Magma brand coming
Well,
out more and more?
I think after a few years, Genesis is currently in a good position. Uh, what is left from them maybe is going to be solved by Magma because they need like Mercedes or BMW. They have they have AMG. So I think Magma is the thing that the Genesis needs to continue its growth. What I'm not good about is it will be all electric only because they will launch the G80 Magma in a limited batch, but only in United Arab Emirates, not in other countries. So I think that performance brand need to have also ICE cars. It would be great to see G70 with the Magma, but well, as you have heard recently, it will be discontinued. So we only have
we
the
talked about
G80.
that, right?
Yeah. And
So that you mentioned
a
that
few months. Yeah. Yeah, it was cancelled.
that's about the G70, right? That it will
Yeah.
not be, not even hybrid.
Yeah. The problem about
Which is kind of
the problem about the G70 is the wheelbase is very small. It's not the same as the Stinger. So there is no real space for the passengers, for the legs. So the problem that has is if they make it grow for the next generation, it could get in trouble the G80. And just for you to know, the G80 is the best-selling car of Genesis. So they don't want to touch that.
Yeah. Why compete with it?
Yeah, they don't want
as well
to.
just.
Yeah.
So that'll be for the Genesis. And now let's talk about. I think it's a very good. A lot of people were kind of upset that the Stinger was gone.
Cancelled? True.
Yeah, but we might have some good news about the Stinger.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this one going. Oh my. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, this kind of loves up.
Okay.
So, what's happening with the Stinger?
So well, the Stinger, as you know, was cancelled. The last year, we started talking about a project called GT1 that it was confirmed as a Stinger review, but this model was about to use the new EM platform that from the beginning will be exclusive for Genesis. So at the end, this model was cancelled. And not that long ago, I think it was last week, okay, Kia's president, Mr. Song, was talking with Autocar, and they said that that kind of model was still, again, under study, as you can see there. So, well, this gives us some hope and some hype at the same time. But, well, let's see what happens to the Stinger revival.
Yeah, I think the Stinger was a really good car for Kia. I mean, we knew about the Optima with the brand out there, like really high, and the Stinger was the hope for a more sporty car. It was a GT, but a lot of people liked it because it was kind of like the Genesis coupe that they lost it. That's on the Honda side, but this one is more luxury, and everyone's loving it. I know a lot of people were really into the Stinger, and obviously they were upset that they would take away. But at the very beginning, we knew that there were hopes for to have an electric Stinger. Obviously, that kind of fade away, but now we're getting more, not confirmation, but hopes that this could actually happen.
Yeah.
Especially if the president is talking about it, right?
Yeah,
So this
it
could be
was the
good things
president, the one
for
that.
Kia, right? I mean, we're definitely. Mhm.
What do you mean?
I mean, this could be a good thing for Kia because they're lacking that model in their
Yeah,
lineup.
yeah,
So, but
that
like you
is
mentioned,
true.
if the president
But
is mentioning it,
yeah, that is true. The thing is, the brand image from Kia already changed a lot from 3 4 years ago. So maybe you can see the sales of the EV9. That is 60,000, 7,000 euros or dollars vehicle. It's a very luxurious vehicle, and the people are buying like a hot cake. So the idea of having a hot sedan from Kia, like a hollow car, sounds very interesting. But the first try was already cancelled. They are trying to do something new. Not sure if it's going to be with the EM platform or it will be with the eGMP, which is the current one. But also they said that maybe it's not what we are looking for. Okay, maybe it's not the sports cars we are looking for. Maybe it's something different.
what do you think it's all about the model itself, or it's just
Yeah,
that
maybe
he is
it's
not?
just a luxury sedan like K8 in Korea, for example, and but electric. For sure, we will have the GT variant, but maybe it won't be like won't have the Stinger thing.
So it could be called something else.
Yeah, sure, it will be called EV8.
Well,
That's the space.
hopefully, yeah, yeah. Hopefully, they will be able to bring it back and
Yeah,
have some similarities to the Stinger. That way, a lot of people don't won't miss it too much.
maybe calling a Stinger EV8.
Sure. I mean, the I think a lot of people not only like the model, but also kind of like the name of the car.
Yeah,
I know here in the United States, a lot of people really enjoy driving this car. So
yeah,
having a electric model, more modernized model compared to when it came out, I
hmm,
think we could sell quite a bit here in the United States. Of course,
yeah,
we knew that sedans were dying because of the SUV trend that was happening, but that is kind of dying already. So, well, not dying, but it's kind of slowing down. Um, so, you know, this could be a good opportunity for Kia to bring the Stinger as a electric car.
yeah.
All
For
right,
your
so
reference,
mhm,
here in Europe, we don't have almost a few sedans, and all are from German premium brands because all the other brands they discontinue already.
yeah, so which is kind of crazy that they're trying to bring the Palisade
Yeah,
um, to
yeah, but
Europe.
that is
So,
because
but
of the
yeah,
that is because the SUV fever.
exactly. Yeah. All right. So again, we're this will be the last story for today. We're trying to do this live, see how it works out, test a lot of things. I know that there will be a couple things that we have to improve, and we'll do. We'll make sure we
For
improve for the
sure.
next time. But before we go, we have um, some questions that we want to make sure we read
Yes.
from our which were asked in Instagram. So we'll go ahead and show some of those that they sent to us. We'll try to answer it like a rapid questions. All right, so here we go. The first one. Uh, I cannot pronounce the name.
No, I can spell it.
IW8182, whatever that is. So the first one is, where do you live? How can you deliver the news of Hyundai Group quickly? So, Jose,
Well, I
where do
live
you
in
live?
Spain.
He lives, correct. He lives in Spain. I live
Yeah.
in the United States. And how do we deliver the news quickly? Well, there are connections with different people within uh, surrounding the company. So we're able to talk to them and they provide us
Yeah.
their information. And then, of course, there are like spy shots where we also um, have different people who does that. And at the
Hmm.
same time, we have like different YouTubers or bloggers who we work together, sharing the news that we have, and
Hmm.
basically like a collaboration between the two of us.
Yeah.
So that's how we are able to deliver the news as fast as we can. Um, it has worked out for many years, um, and hopefully we'll continue doing that for many more years. Right?
Yeah.
Hopefully, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm with you. At the end, we
Yeah.
are in this, well, working with the blog by around 14 years. And at the end, we make a very good relationships with a lot of people that will allow us to have well, the latest information and as soon as possible too.
And that I think that's what really most important part is like how soon we get the information and be able to share it with you guys. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people are just like the person who asked the question is a lot of them are shocked the speed of how we deliver the information, the news, and that's where it actually put us in this position where we can, where the blog is becoming really popular.
Hmm.
And but at the same time, as recently Jose was able to travel to South Korea, we're able to travel more over there to be more part of their official events.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will happen more in the future. All right. So let's move on to the next question. And this is from Anthony. It
Oh,
says,
yeah. This
which
is a
2026 model will be more successful? 26
this is a
Palisade
difficult
or
question.
26 Telluride?
This
Well,
is a
I
very
can
difficult
say,
question.
well, I think it becomes more about region, right? Because I think here in the United States, both of them are really popular, but I think the Palisade has an advantage compared to Kia. Um, and I believe it has to do more with the perception of the buyers. Because I mean, technically, the cars are the same, right? They have the same engine, they have the same transmission,
Hmm.
uh, and the only thing different is just the chassis, right? Is the design language that each company
Yeah.
puts to their vehicles. Uh, and it comes down to taste, right? I like this, you like that. But
Yeah.
I wish I have the numbers of how much each car sold.
Yeah, we
Um,
have it. Just give
do
me
you
a
have that?
moment.
Can you tell us? And yeah, you can look that in. Well, in the meantime, I keep talking. So yeah, I mean, here in the United States, I think it's a good thing to have, I think, for both companies because um, a lot of both of these vehicles are really good on their segment. And personally, I can say that at least here in the United States, you see a lot of like they're everywhere. I'm in Texas, and obviously a lot of people like big cars, and these are the two cars you will see around driving around every pole. And so I think that says they're good. Um, and the packages that they come with, it's also good. The technology in them is also pretty good. So I wouldn't be surprised if you know my okay. So my I think the policy will say more than the Telluride. So do you have that
The
information?
new, you mean the new one?
Well, I mean, let's talk about just the Palisade and Telluride first, and then the 26.
You will be get, you will be surprised. Just a moment.
All right, so let's see. And again, don't forget, guys, that you can send us all your questions to Instagram.
Okay.
This question was from Monday. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I will put it here.
All right.
There you go. So as you can see,
Okay.
the Telluride was the winner.
Wow.
You should
By
what?
how much?
You should around 10,000 cars.
That's up to 23 last
Yeah.
year. No, last year, yeah. Interesting. So there it is. Still all right. Now, let's talk about 2026. What is your expectation this to new 2026?
For me, I think at the beginning the Palisade will start selling more because it will be launched earlier and it will be the first to have the hybrid powertrain. So I think that will help
Finally.
the Palisade to be the winner, at least for the first few years. Maybe later, when the Telluride arrives and they have the full lineup available, well, it will depend on the design. But lately, Kia is doing a great job with the designs of the SUVs. You can see, for example, the comparison between Sorento and Santa Fe. The Sorento is killing the Santa Fe.
Yeah, that's true.
Despite the Santa Fe is an all new generation, and the Sorento is just a facelift, the fourth generation.
Yeah, but I will say that the Santa Fe looks a lot better. But the Palisade is going that way, right? They're going with the same design language.
Yeah, well, almost the same as you can see there, but I think that those renderings are very Land Rovers.
Early. Mm-hmm.
I think the final model won't be as the same as the Palisade. I think will be more unique design compared to the Land Rover. The thing is they
Right.
use the Land Rover to make the rendering. So
Renderings. All right,
yeah.
so let's talk about the next question. Kia PB5.
Oh.
What can we say about the Kia PB5?
Oh yeah, the PB5. Well, I have seen the concept cars at the CES in Vegas early this year, and the concept of the car is very good, very original, but it would be difficult to see all this innovative stuff to reach production. They also told us in the event that some things that we saw in the concept cars it won't reach production because they are difficult to do it or very expensive. So you can see there the few spy shots. That's the van model.
Oh, by the way, thank you for Healer TV. They also provide us
Yeah, sure.
any good pictures. Side out, South Korea.
Yeah, and that is the passenger model, and it's being benchmarked with the ID bus from Volkswagen.
Wagon. All right. So next question. Let's see. What do you think about the Tucson with the prior kid?
Yeah.
Jamie
Do you know what is
DL.
that?
No, but let's let's figure it out.
Yes. No, you won't find it on the blog. You need to look for in Google. This is a German
Let's
company,
type it.
yeah, that makes a kit for the Hyundai Tucson. So a few times we share some feature car on the Instagram account.
Reminds me, you guys keep sending those pictures to us. We'll keep
Yeah.
featuring some of the cars, and we might do it here. We're not doing it right now because again, this is test, but we'll make sure that we do it here next time as well. So let's see if I can find that. Must be this one.
Let me see.
I show any. I just want to show a picture. Not there. It is. And, oh,
Yeah, that's it.
can you see it?
Yeah.
There it is. Very aggressive.
Yeah. It's very sporty.
We're not sponsored by them, but it looks really
No,
nice. It looks really nice. But if they want to be sponsors, might as well. Everyone is welcome.
this
Uh,
is just
a question
this is
from
just,
the audience. All right, so let's go back and go to the next question. This is more Aydin Hamal. The Sunday will make off-road SUV.
no, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, the Santa Cruz, they have told many times it's a city vehicle, it's a city SUV, and that's as off road they will get. They will not make any SUV that will be off road. It's not their market. I don't think they have a reason why to be in that. I mean, they have other vehicles that they probably can excel in. Like electric. Electric should more than likely keep them busy. But no, I don't think they will be off road.
No, I think they are currently focusing on pickups.
Right, and which is they're currently working on that on the Kia, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
once
Hyundai
they
too.
the Santa Cruz, but yeah, once they get really settled on that with those vehicles, maybe in the future, but it's not anytime soon. I don't think so, unless they do a Cybertruck.
No, I don't think.
Yeah, that's too far. All right, so let's go back again. And next question, Anthony again, and this will be the last one. Who has more longevity, Kia or Hyundai? What do you think? I'll put it to you.
I think Hyundai is more old. One moment. Is the question related to reliability or not?
No,
Or is
well,
it
yeah, I would
about the
say so.
brand?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
basically,
Well,
how long
in
they will
that,
last.
I think will be the same, almost the same, because they share
Yeah,
the
because exactly, they share the same
yeah,
engine, they share the same transmission. Um, the only
powertrain
thing
is
that
the
changes
same,
is just
chassis is the
chassis.
same. Yeah. The
The
only thing that changes is the design. So at the end, almost if you open a hood of a Hyundai or a Kia model, and you find any parts, you will see that they have a stick on the part Hyundai and Kia logos together. So you can imagine
Mhm.
that they are using the same parts.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Hyundai does the engines and Kia does the transmissions, right? Usually that's how they
Mm,
share.
I think that was a few years ago. Now they
Right.
are making all together. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, who has more longevity? I would say both of them. I mean, and at the end of the day, it's really how you drive the car. If you beat the
Yeah.
car, then yeah, it will not last you long. All right. So that's the last question for today. Before we go, I wanted to mention. Oh, sorry, we have a lot of questions. No. Um, well, I'm just gonna put the first comment. Uh,
Yeah.
so this will be for the history that someone put it on YouTube. So there it is. It looks good.
Who?
Thank you, 22, 22, 22 day. But before we go, I wanted to mention uh, here at Korean Car Blog, we're trying to obviously we focus mainly on the news in the blog. But recently we started trying to expand more. Now we're trying to do well. We were doing YouTube videos before, but we kind of stopped, and now we're going back again to YouTube videos. Like this is now a podcast, so we'll try to do more of this and bring you more information about the cars.
Yeah, for sure.
Additionally, what we just recently started doing is also we started sponsoring. Our first sponsor is the Nevada Ink Club, and they are again based on Nevada, and here in the United States. And let me see. Sorry, I had it on the live stream, but it didn't work out. So I'm just gonna have to show you on my phone. So that's the logo. Focus, focus. It's not going. Anyway,
No.
sorry guys. I tried, but I promise you next time I'll mix it better. So they're Nevada Ink Club. The president is Walter. So there are pretty much being in a lot of car shows and actually they're going to see him as well. So let me read you a little bit of the events that they will be participating for this month. Mm, So the first one that they'll be in it's an auto show, the Fusion Auto Show, and it'll be tomorrow. This is again in Nevada at the Cashman Center. Again, that is September 29, which is tomorrow. The next one will be the car show Trunk and Treat in October 31st at Craig Ranch Park. And the next one will be 360 car show. It is car and causes. The show will be November 2nd. And the fourth one will be in SEMA. They will actually be showing some of the cars. I believe it's 3 or 4 cars. Don't remember exactly. But 3 of the cars will be shown in there. And this will be in November 5th, in November 8th, through November 8th at the Las Vegas Convention Center. There it is. That's Walter. You can put it on your with your mouse on the left. That's the first
Yeah.
illustrator there. Um, so that's on SEMA this year. They'll be going from November 5th to November 8th. And again, all the models are pretty much and the last one what I have here is actually their meet. It's a Nevada Ink Club meet in November 10th. I don't have the location yet, but I'm pretty sure that we'll put more information about this on the blog and Instagram, and then we'll talk about a little bit more about this on the next live stream. Um, but I think this is a great opportunity for car clubs uh, who would like to, get together. Um, and as you can see, there's a lot of cars in there. They're having a really good time. And if you want to be part of the N Club, Nevada N Club, make sure you contact Walter. Uh, his Instagram is like boosted is
Boosted 10.
BOOSTD_N. So again, is BOOSTD_N. That's how you'll be able to find them find him in Instagram. Go ahead and send him a message and let him know that if you want to be part of the club. Again, they're based in Nevada, but they're part of a lot of events that Hyundai Motors America they actually participate in their events. I think they're going also to a racetrack, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot which one it was. Again, I'm sorry, Walter. I know you told me, but I'll make sure I have better good notes next time. And we'll mention it in the next last race. But yeah, there it goes. That's a really nice lineup of all the cars.
Yeah.
And again, if you guys want to be part of the Nevada Inn Club, make sure you reach out to Walter, and he will definitely provide you more information about the club. With that said, think we're good. Anything that I missed?
No, I think that is all for today.
Yeah, that will be it for today, guys. We really appreciate you joining us today. Again, we'll try to do this again tomorrow. Tomorrow. Sorry, next Saturday, same time. But if there's any changes, we'll let you guys know. For now, I think this is good, and thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next weekend.
That's it. Thank you very
Goodbye.
much. Bye. See you.